Alright guys, we're going to go down this rabbit hole like Alice in Wonderland. To feed or not to feed. This is not going to be a video on feeding sugar syrup. This is going to be a video on feeding pollen sub. I make my own pollen sub. Sugar water, pollen sub, a little bit of oil if you think it's not going to be eaten very quickly, but it is August 17th, 18th, somewhere along in there. Goldenrod's been blooming for about 3 weeks. It's early this year. But what I have been noticing is they're not bringing any pollen in. Goldenrod's everywhere. The early, the mid-stage goldenrod, not the long, tall, plumy goldenrod, but the shorter and the medium range, about knee high, and the shorter is out. And they're not bringing any pollen in. That one just brought a little bit of pollen in, but that's because over there by my sugar water feeding tub, there's also an 8-frame box that's got 32 ounces of pollen in it. And on the back side of the house, there's another pollen feeder. And you can tell which pollen they're bringing in because it's that Man Lake colored pollen. It's not the goldenrod colored pollen. But when you make a pollen sub patty like this that I'm getting ready to put on, you never put more on there or more on the hive than will actually be eaten within a couple of days. Reason being, hive beetles are flourishing right now in some locations. I don't have any problems with them here at the house. I've had a couple of problems with them at one of my outyards. But in doing inspections, I have noticed, see how gentle these girls are, not wearing any protection. This is my wife's hive. You can look forward to that video series coming out, Beekeeping with Disabilities. But like I said, you don't put more on than you think that hive will be able to consume in 2 to 3 days. And I'm just mashing it down on the, see, look at them, they're already hungry for it. They're already on it. I'll put 2 spots of it right on top of the brood, because right now she's only laying on 3 frames. There's a little bit of brood on the 4th frame, but mostly it's nectar from where I'm feeding, because we are still in a dearth. Even though we finally got rain today, it's not been a lot, but it's been enough to get, hopefully, the later blooming goldenrod and the aster to going. Now you can tell real quick that these girls are pollen starved. Just that quick, they are already getting on it. There's no essential oils, there's nothing to attract them to it. It's just pollen sub, sugar water, about a 1-to-1 ratio, and Man Lake's Ultra B. Plain simple. Like I said, it's been raining, so most people would have bees if you open the hive, because it just stopped raining maybe 2 minutes ago. So most people's bees would be eating them up. But look how fast they're on that pollen and they're eating it. So I would say, just my opinion of this hive and how fast they're on it, that'll last maybe a day and a half. That'll get us to Sunday. My wife does her inspection of her hive on Sundays, so that will get it. But look at that beautiful ring around that. Guys, that's the tip. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the videos. Share them if you'd like to. Help get information out to people that need it. There's people in this world that need help because they're new to beekeeping. Have a great day.